Good morning, students. How are you all? Yes, welcome to Blue Stars Higher Secondary School, Class 7, Subject English. In last class, we saw a beautiful poem and also we wrote a classwork note based on the poem Tree. In today's class, we are going to learn a beautiful story. The story name is Golu Grows a Nose. And also we are going to write a classwork note based on this supplementary reader. Yes, let me move to the story. Yes, this story name is Golu Grows a Nose. This story was written by Rudyard Kipling. Yes, you know Rudyard Kipling? Let me know about Rudyard Kipling. You know Rudyard Kipling was a great writer. Yes. Have you ever seen Rudyard Kipling image? Yes. He is an Rudyard Kipling. You can see in this display. His full name was Joseph Rudyard Kipling. He was born on 30th December 1865 and he was died on 18 January 1936 at the age of 70. He was died in England. He was born in India. And occupation is short story writer, novelist, poet, journalist. Again I am telling short story writer, novelist, poet, journalist. His nationality is British. And his masterpiece is The Jungle Book. It was a beautiful story written by Rudyard Kipling. And also he got a Nobel Prize in Literature in year 1907. Yes, now we move to the story. In this story, there are 7 characters are there. The main character is Golu. Golu is an elephant, little elephant. Yes, take your English book, supplementary reader book, then take page number 30. First, I read the story and then I explain it. Long, long ago, the elephant had no trunk. He had only a bulgy nose as big as boot. He could wiggle it from side to side but couldn't pick up things with it. There was a baby elephant called Golu. He too had no trunk but only bulgy nose, as small as a small boot. Golu was full of questions. He asked his tall aunt the ostrich, "Which don't you ever fly like other birds?" Yes, now I explain it. In this story, the story tells us how the elephant got his trunk. These are the things we are going to see in this story. This story is based on how the elephant got his trunk. First, the story begins with long ago the elephant had no trunk. There was a baby elephant called Golu. He too had no trunk. The author discussed about the elephant trunk. The story begins with there is a Golu elephant. It is a baby elephant. It had no trunk. Like that the story begins. Yes, first of all, what is meant by trunk? Trunk means nose of an elephant. Yes, the Golu has a bulgy nose. What is meant by bulgy? Bulgy means swelled up. And also Golu is a naughty elephant in this forest. He always have a full of question minded. He asked his ostrich. Here ostrich is an big and he asked his big hand, "Why don't you ever fly like other birds?" Like that, he is asking to his ant. Now we move to the next page. Then he asked his tall uncle, the giraffe, "What makes your skin so spotty?" He asked his huge uncle, the hippopotamus, "Why why are your eyes always so red?" He asked his hairy uncle, the baboon, "Why do melons taste like melons?" The ostrich, the giraffe, the hippopotamus, and the baboon had no answer to Golu's question. "Golu is a naughty baby," they said. "He asked such difficult questions." In this passage, the author tells that the Golu asked his giraffe, the tall uncle, "Why your skin's like a spotty?" Like that, he is asking to his tall uncle. He doesn't answer anything. He is simply standing. And then Golu asked his hippopotamus uncle, that is huge uncle, "Why your eyes are always looking red?" Like that, he is asking to his huge uncle. He also couldn't answer for this question. He is standing, like simply standing. And also Golus want to know why melons are taste like melons. Both uncles and aunt didn't answer any his questions because they thought that questions were too difficult for them. So they are standing simply and watching Golu. Now we move to the next paragraph. One day Golu met the myna bird sitting in the middle of a bush, and he asked her, "What does the crocodile have for dinner?" The myna said, "Go to the banks of the great grassy Limpopo River and find out." Golu went home. He took 100 sugar cane, 50 dozen bananas, and 25 melons. Then he said to his family, "Goodbye. I'm going to the great grassy Limpopo River. I will find out what the crocodile has for dinner." He had never seen a crocodile and didn't know what one looked like. He met a python and asked him, "Have you ever seen a crocodile? What does he look like? What does he have for dinner?" One day Golu met a myna bird. That myna bird was sitting middle of the bushes, and Golu asked the myna, "What does a crocodile have for dinner?" Like that, this question arised by Golu. The myna advised Golu to go to the Limpopo River. There only you can find a crocodile. Like that, myna said. Then Golu went to his home, and Golu took lots of sugar cans and bananas and melons, and he said his family goodbye. And also Golu said, "I'm going to meet the crocodile, so I'm going to grassy Limpopo River." Like that, Golu said and moved to the river. On the way, Golu met a python coiled in the tree. Yes, what is meant by python? Python means big snake. On the way, he met a python, and he asked the python what the crocodile have for his dinner. Like that, he asked the python, but the python didn't answer anything. Yes. Now we move to the next page. Turn the page. The python uncoiled himself from the branch of a tree, but said nothing. Golu politely helped him to coil around the branch again and said goodbye to him. In this passage, the author said that On the way, Golu met a python. The python was coiled in a tree, and Golu asked the python, "Have you ever seen crocodile?" Like that, he is asking. But the python didn't answer anything, and he is asking again, what the crocodile will have for dinner. For this question also, the python didn't answer anything. He is simply watching the Golu. So Golu moved from this place and said goodbye to the python. Now we move to the next paragraph. Golu moved on, eating sugar canes, bananas, and melons. After a few days, he reached the very edge of the great grassy Limpopo River. On the bank of the river, he saw a long wood. It was really the crocodile who winked at him. "Excuse me," said Golu, "have you ever seen a crocodile?" The crocodile winked again and lifted half his tail out of the mud. "Come here, little one," said the crocodile. "Why do you ask such questions? I want to know. Come close, little one, for I am the crocodile." And he shed crocodile tears to show it was quite true. Golu was afraid, but he sat down on the bank and said, "You are the very person I am looking for. Please tell me what you have for dinner. Come here, little one, and I will whisper the answer to you," said the crocodile. Golu put his head down close to the crocodile snout, and the crocodile laughed him by the nose. "I think," said the crocodile, "today a baby elephant will be my dinner. Let me go. You are hurting me, Mr. Crocodile," screamed Golu. The python, who had been quietly following Golu, came to the bank and said, "If you do not pull as hard as you can, the crocodile will drag you into the stream." In this passage, the author said that Golu walked on until he finally reached the edge of the Limpopo River. In that river, he found a floating wood. And also Golu find a lot of woods floating on the river. When the crocodile saw the Golu, he slowly lifted his half head and tail and asked the Golu, "What do you want?" But the Golu replied that, "Have you ever seen a crocodile?" Like that, Golu asked to the crocodile. But the crocodile said, "I am the crocodile." And then the crocodile asked, "What do you want?" Like that, he is asking to the Golu. Golu replied that, "What the crocodile have for his dinner?" This question raised by Golu. But the crocodile said, "Come near, dear. I will answer for this question." Like that, the crocodile answered. Golu was frightened, yet he asked the crocodile what he had for dinner. Like that, Golu asked to the crocodile. But the crocodile replied that, "Come here, little one, and I will whisper the answer." He said that because he wanted to eat Golu, Golu went near him. The crocodile caught him by the nose. Then he told Golu today he would be his dinner. That is, Golu will be his dinner. Like that, the crocodile said to Golu. Then now the python came to Golu's help. He asked Golu to pull hard. Now both the crocodile and Golu tried to pull each other. Then python coiled himself around Golu's stomach. Now we move to the next page. Then the python coiled himself round Golu's stomach and said, "Let us pull harder." Golu dug in all his 4 legs in the mud and pulled. The nose kept on stinching. At each pull, the nose grew longer and longer, and it hurt Golu. The nose was now 5 feet long, but it was free at last. Golu sat down with his nose wrapped up in a big banana leaf and couched it in the great grassy river to cool. Golu sat there for 2 days waiting for his nose to cool and to shrink. It grows cool, but they did not shrink. At the end of the second day, a fly came and stung Golu on the shoulder. Golu lifted his long nose trunk and with it hit the fly dead. Advantage number 1. Hissed the python. "You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Try and eat a little now." Golu put out his trunk and pulled a large bundle of grass. He dusted it against his forelongs and stuffed it into his mouth. Advantage number 2. Hissed the python. "You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Don't you think the sun is too hot now?" Golu scooped up some mud from the bank and slapped it on his head. Advantage number 3. Hissed the python. "You couldn't have done it with a small nose." "Thank you, Mr. Python," said Golu gratefully. "I will remember all this, and now I will go back to my family." In this passage, the author comes to say that now the python came to Golu's help. He asked Golu to pull hard. Now both of them, the crocodile and Golu, tried to pull each other. Then the python coiled himself round Golu's stomach. He also applied his full strength with Golu. In the meantime, Golu's nose kept on stitching. What is meant by stitching? Stitching means spreading long. In the end, Golu was able to free himself, but his nose became 5 feet long. Golu sat there for 2 days and waiting for the nose to cool and shrink. Shrink means becoming small. The nose cooled but did not stink. Python said that the long nose called trunk would be useful for you. Like that, the python said to Golu. And also within that, the elephant could keep the flies away and kill the flies. Within, the elephant could put a large quantity of his food into his mouth. That is, you can also see in this image the elephant taking large amount of grass into his mouth. And the trunk helps the elephant to flow muds and water on his body. When it is hot, it will take bath with the help of his large nose. So Golu also thanked the python and went back to his home. Yes, that's all, students. I hope you all will understand the story. Yes. Now we move to write the classwork note based on this lesson. Golu grows a nose. Yes. Take your English classwork note and start write the index page. Serial number 15. Name of the chapter, Golu grows a nose. After writing index page, take a fresh page and start writing the lesson. Supplementary. The lesson name is Golu grows a nose. The first part is mind map. You should use pencil for drawing. and don't use pencil for writing. Golu grows a nose. A baby elephant with a bulgy nose. Golu elephant had no trunk. Golu grows a long and useful nose. Golu meets the crocodile face to face. He goes to the Limpopo River. After writing mind map, you move and write the match the following. Limpopo River, Golu elephant, Myna bird, tall uncle giraffe, tall auntie ostrich. After writing match the following, you choose the correct answer. Golu, a baby elephant, had dash trunk. The answer is no. The second one is Golu asked many questions to his tall and the dash. His tall aunt is ostrich. The answer is ostrich. The third question is Golu asked his tall uncle, why don't you ever fly like birds? The answer is ostrich. The fourth question is Golu eating sugar cans, bananas and dash melons. The fifth question is on the bank of river he saw a long of dash. Golu saw a wood. The answer is wood. Next we move to jumbled sentence. The question is Golu grows a useful long nose and answer is Golu grows a long and useful nose. The second one is Golu met the face crocodile to face. Golu meets the crocodile face to face. The third one is have ever a crocodile ever you seen? Answer is have you ever seen a crocodile? The fourth question is long elephant ago the trunk had no. The answer is long ago the elephant had no trunk. The fifth one is their baby elephant was a Golu called. There was a baby elephant called Golu. Yes, that's all students. These are the things you are going to write in your classwork note, and you should bring your classwork note when you come back to the school. Thank you students. And also we attached PDF along with this video. You download it and write the classwork note. Thank you student.